Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Tuesday the 24th of December 2024. It's Christmas Eve, and this puzzle's been set by Hurley. Hurley can be a good setter quite often. I think looking back through my records, most of my times recently have been under 20 minutes. One or two really fast solves for Hurley, but I'm not sure how this is going to go. Got a lot of letters around the edges here. These are the starter letters, so you don't get any help. If you were on another grid, if you were to get one across, that would give you all those letters as downs. Here you've got to be thinking of words without knowing what letter they start with, so it could be an interesting one here. So I don't have anything else to say about this. I'm just going to reset the timer and crack on. One accommodation crude oil there. One accommodates crude oil there. Oil rig, something about rig. Barrel. Extract as much as possible from at-heart timid sort. Extract as much as possible. Kind agent leaves missing leaves missing letters. Agent's a rep. Okay. Fruit article. Article couldn't. I'm surprised inwardly. So I would think that's a fruit. Article B with an MI in it. TH inwardly, surprised inwardly. MI. I'm thinking of limes, but can't quite see how that would be. Recall the German Revolution, which that's red, isn't it? Duh, backwards, German word. Aid during break, delivering meal. Aid during break. Break is a rest. Repast, is it? Aid, PA? Yeah, past. Repast. Unusual ways of behaving from those opposed 100 inside. So 100 would be a C. Not sure it goes there necessarily. It could be over here. Unusual ways would be or streets of behaving. Unusual ways of behaving from those imposed would be antes, the nays. Okay. Event island includes without exception. Is that a hidden word? Entire without exception? Yeah, I think it is. I think that's a hidden word, entire. Not so hidden to me. Something to wear, no rags involved. Should be an anagram, no rags, which would be not sure. Come back to that. Position of golfer's ball. That's deceptive. That's a lie. I used to play a lot of golf, so I know that one. Courageously confront bachelor party wild. Brave, I think. I don't know what the wild is doing on the end though. Party wild. I think a wild party is a rave. I think. Nick for every policeman would be each or per copper. I think that's copper, but I'm not convinced. Each Nick. Not sure about that. Right. Objective globally missed on regular basis. So we've got goal as alternate letters in that one. Good. Weather table. These are feature of periodically. Weather table. Weather table. These are feature of periodically. What the heck? That's a terrible sentence. Weather table. These are feature of periodically. That is not a sentence. I'm sorry. I'm going to come back to that one as well. Okay, not too bad, not too great. One's free after review, as known beforehand. So that's foreseen, isn't it? Anagram. Hard blow gets boxing prize. I want to say it's a belt, isn't it? Boxing prize is a belt, and you belt someone around the edge, you give them a hard blow. Amuse fan of water, maybe over time. There's my T. Amuse. I feel like that's an anagram of water, which would be. But then, what's fan doing? Amuse fan of a fan of water would be a. Not sure. Okay, ships in a drama. unconventional. Is that just an anagram? A drama? With that D there? Armada, yes. Okay, that's not a word. I'm person taking items around for business buying from abroad. I'm assuming that's an exporter. I'm person taking items importer. Importer. There, importer. Close enough, but not quite. That C looks wrong down below on acting, maybe. Leading couples in plot. PL plans. Plan. Yeah, plan. Just the first letters of that. Let's get this one knocked off. Mule or mile? Oh gosh, timid. Mouse. Extract as much as possible from timid sort. Is that mule? This one, acorn. And with surprised. I'm surprised. Cool, okay. This one, I assume the C's in the wrong place. Acting. Unusual ways of behaving from those opposing. Maybe it's not. Okay, where was I? I was on the downs, wasn't I? Let's do the downs. Good-natured friend is an amicable, I think. On way to get TV cable, yep. Musical work from accommodates once right at the edges. Musical work. Firm accommodates once. That's a concerto, isn't it? I think that's an anagram of once there, once right at the edges. Concerto. Okay, wow. Okay, that means I can get rid of that now. Football team. English before day 11. Eve. Oh, got E. English left day before November. Yeah, okay, good. Hidden from general view. Secret. Sect and secret, I think it is. Really from general about to be omitted. High point. Is that a boon or a boom? Start of blazing argument. Brow, I think that's B-row. Former Prime Minister's zest. Oh gosh. Former. What would put that P in for copper? Pim. Pit. Pim. Former Prime Minister. Zest. Pith. Pit. Pits. Okay, well let's go back up. That's gone quite well now. One accommodates crude oil there. Is that just an anagram of crude oil? I think it is. Which makes it not however. One accommodates. Hotelier. I don't know how you say that. Hotelier, oh god, that leaves that one. The mule one I'm not sure about, or mile. Or is it a mole? It could be a mole actually, timid. So I'm going to have to work out the wordplay there. Kind agent rep. Leaves missing letters. Kind. Ugh. What's this? Amused fan of water, maybe. Overturn. Amused is to. Unusual ways of behaving from those opposed. Antics. Antes. Okay, fair enough. Something to wear. Sarong? No, no rags involved. Did I miss that clue? Sarong. I think I may have missed that. I'm not sure. Nick. Is that copper? Don't know. Let's have a look at this. See what this gives me. Weather table. These are feature of periodically. Weather table. These are. Got no. It's not an almanac. Feel like there's an anagram there, an anagram in there, but I can't. Weather, something list. Weather. Can't think of weather. Let's have a look at this then. So maybe mole would be too in sort. Extract as much as possible from. What would that be? Math. At heart. R-O. M-I-I-M-I-M. Mine. Is that plan? So leading couples is saying P-L-A-N, which gives you plan, which is a scheme. Extract as much as possible. Mill. From at heart, timid sort. So M. Sort would be kind. Type. Boom. Just been breeze blocked. Breeze to this point and then blocked. Amuse fan. Let's just look at on the horizontal. IRT. Fairly comfortable with what's there. Amuse. A fan of water is a water sports person. Thirst? No. That's hard without a thing. I don't think there's anything around the edges to help me. There's no kind of pattern to it. Kind agent. Kind agent leaves missing letters. Rep. Leaves his go. Kind. Better. Okay, so I think that's a word for kind with REP taken out, but then leaves missing letters. Although what missing letters would mean is a clue, I've got no idea. If I have to go through all the Prime Ministers, I'm in trouble here. I can't think of many four-letter Prime Ministers off the top of my head other than Pitt. A policeman is a cop. Yeah, Nick. Nick is to cop, you cop something, and per is for every. Yeah, per. So that surely has to be Pitt, doesn't it? Former zest is pit, pith, pit. I think that's pit, which makes that element. Oh, hang on. If that was element, elements, these are featured periodically. Element. If that was elements, weather table. These are feature. Weather is elements. Table. These are feature of periodically. Otherwise, if that isn't, what's that going to be? If that was elements, what am I doing with the wordplay? Table, these are feature of periodically. I can't see where table would be a list. Can't really see how this fits together. There doesn't seem any alternate letter things. These are weather. So my list of Prime Ministers going backwards is who we've got at the moment: Starmer, Sunak, Truss, Johnson, May, Cameron, Brown, Blair, Major, Thatcher, Callaghan, Heath, and then you go into sort of the Edens, Attlees, Disraeli, and yeah, I'm into my lesser known ones then, which makes me think that has to be Pitt, really. Former Prime Minister, zest, pits, pith, pits. Unless it's the first name Prime Minister, that seems a bit weak. Elected, weather table. ETE, okay, ETE, TB, that doesn't work, able, AL, etil, eti. So I'm looking at the alternate letters of weather table. Doesn't really seem likely. Peel. Okay, that's elements. Robert Peel was for sure a Prime Minister. I think I only saw that in a crossword a while back. Elements. Okay, so that's that. It just leaves me these three up here. Extract as much as possible. Oh, okay. Elements. Periodic table has elements on it. Yep. Extract as much as possible from at heart. Mole. If that's mole or mill. I think there's probably a timid sort. I think it's probably a take a word, take a 6-letter word and take the 4 middle letters out of it. So that says extract as much from at heart. So the word meaning at heart. Sure, to get to a timid sort, which I think is mole, but I can't really. And then over here, it could be centre, couldn't it? But why it be centre? It just fits there. I don't know. Kind. Agent leaves missing letters. Rep. Rep goes. Rep. I mean, if that was rep there without the P on the end, which seems a bit not really the way you clue something, but if it were, then that would be, what would that be? Something I. Amuse is to. Not sure. Right, I'm going to put this on pause while I'm doing my thinking to myself, so excuse me for a minute. Okay, that little break has helped me out here a bit, and I suddenly just sort of divert. So an amusement is a diversion, and a diver is a fan of water. Yeah, kind. Missing letters. Settee fits there. Centre for some reason fits there. I think agent leaves. There's a lot of words fit there. So I'm going to go back to pause mode, excuse me. Okay, so that was kind of simple actually when you look at it. It's just agent. So it's just a hidden word again. Gentle. So that just leaves my problem one up here. Extract as much as possible. And so far I've come up with, well, maul, mill, mole. A mole is a timid sort, I think, but that would be my most likely. Again, I really need to just alphabet draw this and see if I can get to something. So I'm going to go back to pause again for the 3rd time. Excuse me. Okay, I've got it. It's milk. So a sort is an ilk. There we go, milk. And let's chuck that back in. Yes, 1916. Okay, those pauses are very helpful to me because I'm trying to talk and I'm just aware that I'm meant to be. Well, so I'm meant to be thinking on video, so when I put it on pause it gives me a chance to think. Right, let's go through that because it's a little bit hard in places. But 1916 is about where I come in for Hurley. So we've got hotelier, and a hotelier is one who accommodates. And we've got crude as an anagram indicator of oil there being the anagram. Extract as much as possible from is to milk, so you milk something. At heart is take the M of timid, middle letter of timid, and then a sort is an ilk, so milk. Kind is gentle, and we've got a hidden word here, so agent leaves gentle. Missing letters telling us it's hidden, which is a bit nasty. Fruit is an acorn, and article is an, so 3 articles are a, an, and the. In this case it's an, with I'm surprised in the middle, which is core. Recall the German, so the German word for one of the German words for the is der, die and das, the other two. They are the German articles, in fact, and so recall is telling us to put it backwards, which gives us red coming forwards, which is a revolutionary. An aid is a PA, personal assistant, going inside a break, which is a rest, delivering a meal, which is repast. Unusual ways of behaving are antics. Those opposed are antes with a C for 100, Latin C for 100 in there. Event, so we've got another hidden word here. In event Ireland, entire. So includes is telling us it's a hidden word, and without exception is entire. Something to wear is a sarong, and no rags is an anagram of sarong, and involved is telling us it's the anagram. Position, so we've got a double definition here. We've got the position of golfers ball, that's known as the lie, and deceptive is a lie. Tell lies, you're being deceptive. Courageously confront is to be brave. B for bachelor, and a wild party is a rave. A nick, if you nick someone, you cop them. I mean this. And for every is per. Every, yeah, one per person, one for every person. A policeman is a copper. I feel that's slightly weak, that because I would have thought the policeman being called a copper comes from Nick being cop. Objective is a goal. Globally, if we look at the first, third, fifth and seventh letters of globally, we get goal, and so missed on a regular basis is telling us to take every other letter, or remove every other letter. Weather, a weather table. Okay, weather is the elements, and a table, these are feature of periodically, so the periodic table has lots of elements on it, but chemical elements. One's free is an anagram of foreseen. Review is telling us to anagram it, and something that's known beforehand is foreseen. Got a double definition here, or definition with a cryptic. So when boxers win matches, they get belts, and a hard blow, you belt someone around the head. Amuse is to divert, so you amuse someone, you divert their attention. A fan of water could be a diver, and put it over T for time. Ships are an armada, and we've got an anagram of a drama, as indicated by unconventional. Literally I'm, and then the person taking items around for a business is a porter, and buying from abroad, or a business buying from abroad, is an importer. Not sure exactly where that finishes on the thing. Leading couples is saying take the first two letters of plot and the first two letters of another to give us plan, which is a scheme. A good-natured friend from Paris, so good-natured is amicable. A friend from Paris is an ami, and a way to get TV is via cable. Musical work is a concerto. We've got firm, CO, the first and last letters. Accommodating, literally once, and then right at the edges, so the R and the T of right. We've got a football team, well that's an 11, so not a specific one, just 11 players. English is E, left is L, day before is Eve, and November is N. Hidden from general view is secret. We've got a group is a sect, and then about, so re is going into sect, omitted. The high point is the brow of the hill, and start of blazing is the B, and an argument is a brow. And then finally we've got, I think Robert Peel was the Prime Minister, better known probably for creating the police force, or introducing the police force. Maybe did it during his Prime Ministership, I'm not sure. And zest is peel, so the peel of a lemon could be zesty. So there we go, all done, 1916. Glad to get through that because I was really stuck on those last three. Thanks for watching, and have a nice Christmas.